I'm EZRAH, here to talk you through the day's burning issues and the biggest stories. Welcome to the Manila Times. The government has ongoing efforts to fight text messaging scams, but even with the passage of the SIM Card Registration Act, there are still a lot of fraudulent messages going around. The Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, recently warned the public about a new text scam or fake messages targeting senior citizens with the promise of an unclaimed relief allowance from the agency. Here to shed more light on the matter is DSWD Assistant Bureau Director Miramel Laksa. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am. Welcome to the Manila Times. Yes, ma'am. Could you tell us more about this new text scam or fake message towards senior citizens?
Yes, actually, ma'am, we were just informed by a concerned individual that they received several times, they received the same text message informing them that they have unclaimed relief allowance for senior citizens and retirees or business owners. And that was forwarded to us, by the concerned citizen. And that prompted us na po to issue a to issue an advisory to remind the public to be extra vigilant, of course, and not to entertain those text messages about the unclaimed relief allowances, because there is no such thing as relief allowances, particularly if this concerns the Department of Social Welfare and Development. So we would like to clarify on that. That's why we issued right away that advisory po.
What did the text message say, ma'am?
It contains that parang good mom, sir. Your unclaimed relief allowance for senior citizens slash retired business owners. Please email admin on how to claim it, and then yun na po, yung email address ang nakalagay doon sa text message.
I see. So it's more of parang phishing, ano? So they're encouraging the receiver of the text to contact them about this
Yes.
unclaimed
Yeah.
so
Even prior to this, ma'am, meron na rin before na mga talaga madami na din. In fact, napaka specific yung mga yun noon na parang you can now claim your allowances to the DSWD as a senior citizen. Mga ganun po yung mga text messages din na nare-receive ng ating mga kababayan.
tapos ma'am, dun sa mga text messages na yun, may kasamang pangalan nung receiver or is it like a general message na sent to all?
Yes, it's just a general message. Ganun lang po. Good morning, ma'am, sir. Ganun lang po siya.
So how many senior citizens reported these messages and were there any loss of money involved?
Actually, none. Pero, ang nangyari po kasi, they come here. They come to the office, to the central office, to the regional offices, asking us na yun nga, they received this message and they want to claim that allowance or assistance that was mentioned in the text message. That's why, although there are no money involved, there was no money involved at wala talaga na ilabas from those concerned senior citizens, ano po. And we do not have the exact number as to the number of senior citizens that received that text message scam, ano po. But then, yun nga, hassle po din kasi siya sa ating mga senior citizens. Imagine they have to go to the office, either here in the central office or in the regional office, just to claim that money na wala naman po talaga.
Ma'am, with the ongoing efforts of the DICT, Department of Information and Communications Technology, along with the National Telecommunications Commissions, PNP, DILG, and other government agencies, ano, so they were trying to fight this kasi there was an influx of text messaging scams, much like this one during the pandemic. So they're doing their part on trying to fight these fake messages. But why are we still seeing these fake messages, even with the current efforts of the government?
Yeah, I think I don't know when the part of the DICT if meron silang idea if all SIM cards are already registered na po, ano, kasi nga 'di ba medyo prolong pa rin naman yung period natin for the registration of all SIM cards. So I think yun po ang isa sa dahilan na meron pa rin nakakaligtas sa mga ganito. So dapat po siguro let us still look into how we could further improve this strategy that we have, ano, para talagang ma-stop na rin po yung mga ganito kasi ang daming naapektuhan po talaga, lalong-lalo na syempre kahit naman siguro ikaw, ako, 'di ba? Tapos in need ka pa, tapos you will receive that text message, ay talagang kakagatin talaga ito ng mga tao.
The scam spoke about relief allowances po for senior citizens, retired business owners. So do you have any ongoing programs for them currently?
Yun po. Actually, wala po talaga. We do not have that what they call the relief allowance na para sa mga senior citizens or whoever is the disadvantaged or vulnerable groups. Ano po? What we have here are the regular programs of the Department of Social Welfare and Development that they could access if they are in need, particularly if they are in crisis. And that includes our assistance to individuals in crisis situation. So if they are in crisis, they are in need of financial assistance, medical assistance, burial assistance, educational assistance, yun po, yun ang legit na pwede po nilang ma-avail. Hindi po siya binibigay ng pusa. I-avail po siya, meaning there would be documentary requirements na hihingin po sa kanila para po ma-avail itong service na ito through the assistance to individuals in crisis situation po.
So regarding these benefits, ma'am, to whom should they coordinate to? Is there an official number or official information?
Yes, they could log in to the DSWD website at dswd.gov.ph or they could call po our VoIP number which is 8931 8101 local 10125 or 10157. Or for those senior citizens po, they could directly email us at socialpension@dswd.gov.ph or pwede rin po sa mismong bureau, sa Program Management Bureau which is at PSB as in Papa Sierra Bravo at dswd.gov.ph. Pwede rin po, Ma'am Ezra, they could go to their nearest local social welfare and development office for further details or information on how they could avail these DSWD services, particularly if they are what we call in crisis.
Okay, ma'am. So going back po dun sa SIM Card Registration Act, so the idea is lahat po magre-register supposedly and that number will be connected to an actual person. So
Yes.
registered along with their national identity, with the national system. So the idea is after April, the April deadline, all of the other numbers that are not registered will be inaccessible, will be dead na. So papatay na yung mga numbers na yun. So that's
Opo.
how they will purge all of those fraudulent text messages. So let me ask you this, ma'am. In DSWD, have you all registered your SIM cards na po?
I don't know if all of us have registered already. Ano po, we could check with our ICTMS or perhaps with our admin service office if all of us were already registered na rin po. But definitely, we will ensure that all employees of the department will be registered kasi this is also part of our security and protection.
So is there an ongoing effort for all government agencies to push their employees, government employees, to register their SIM cards na?
On the part of the SWD, ma'am, it is all employees are always being reminded by our admin service to register our SIM cards po. And I do believe for the rest of the government offices po, ganun din po ang nangyayari.
Thank you, ma'am. So last na lang po, what is your advice to those who would receive fraudulent messages from DSWD?
Yes, sa lahat po ng ating mga kababayan dyan who may be reading or nakikinig or nanonood po dito sa atin, wag po tayong kaagad maniniwala dyan sa mga text messages na nare-receive po natin, lalong-lalo na if it came from a public or private number. Kasi po normally, if it is from a government office, nakalagay po yung mga talagang number nilang official dyan, at nakalagay na DSWD yan, nanggaling yan sa social pension or whichever office it is. So wag po tayong kaagad maniniwala and verify that with the concerned office. So kung si DSWD pong sinasabi dyan, tumawag, mag-text, mag-email po sa DSWD, lumapit sa inyong pinakamalapit na local social welfare office, and even sa yung aming po mga satellite offices, malapit po yan sa inyo, meron sa mga munisipyo, sa mga kapitolyo, ano po, that you could ask our personnel if that is a legitimate message from the DSWD. Sa hirap po ng buhay ngayon, wag po tayong kaagad-agad maniniwala sa mga ganyan. Kasi ako po, personally, ang paniniwala ko, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Di po ba? Parang kung meron man pong ibibigay, lalong-lalo na ang gobyerno, ano po, and particularly the DSWD, asahan niyo po, i-announce po yan sa mga legit naming mga announcement na kung saan yung social media ginagamit po namin. That is the DSWD Facebook page at sa aming DSWD website, at meron ding mga announcement sigurado po na nakalagay sa inyong mga munisipyo. Kaya yun po, yun ang ating paniniwalaan lang, and definitely kapag may mga ganyan, ina-announce naman po talaga namin yan through our authorized personnel po, at hindi lang basta-basta nagte-text ng ganun-ganun lang po. So please, again, wag po tayo agad maniniwala. I-confirm muna po natin ito bago po natin din ibigay yung mga detalyeng hinihingi din, kasi mas mahirap po yan na maibigay na natin tapos hindi naman po pala totoo. Yun po.
Thank you for that, ma'am. So again, para sa mga manunood, always turn to public service announcements from official sites of the agencies po, ano?
Po. Meron din po kaming ano ma'am, yung tinatawag naming Agency Operation Center na pwede 24/7 po yan. Pwede po silang mag-message diyan, email. Ito po yung AOC as in Alpha Oscar Charlie at dswd.gov.ph. Again, that is a 24/7 Agency Operation Center po ng DSWD. So pwede niyo po dyan ilagak yung any complaint po nila.
DSWD Assistant Bureau Director Miramel Garcia-Laxa, maraming salamat po, ma'am.